Hello, beautiful Scorpio. I am Elena Valdez. I hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome to your December tarot reading. I absolutely love Scorpio energy. Maybe because you're all usually a little bit of a troublemakers. Maybe that's why. I don't know, but I adore you. Anyhow, let's get right into this energy here for December. I want to ask, what energy is Scorpio embodying here in the month of December? What is going on with Scorpio? Let's see. Our beautiful Scorpios. 3 cards, please, for the energy of Scorpio. Oh. Did you see how that flipped? I don't think you can see it from that angle, but what are you up to? Told you were a troublemaker. Kidding. Not really. Oh, okay, that's too many cards. Let's do this over. One more card, please, for our beautiful Scorpio for the month of December. Please, Spirit, make it clear. One more card. Oh, there we go. I love it. Okay. So you got the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So a couple of things happening here. Beautiful Scorpio. You are a very, very powerful sign, right? You have 2 ruling planets. Your traditional ruler is Mars, powerful planet. Your modern ruler is Pluto, another powerful planet. But here's the thing. Sometimes Scorpio is so powerful that you can get in your own way, right? You're sometimes, and I know this is a generality, but there's a reason why I'm saying this. I'll get to it. It's related to your cards. Sometimes it's difficult for you to trust others to help you when needed. And I'm not talking in a sad, powerless kind of way of needing people. I'm not saying that. You're never powerless, Scorpio. You're very powerful. We know that. When the Three of Pentacles shows up next to the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Swords, there's a lot of thinking and overthinking about your capabilities, about the resources, about your contribution to a group. And by the way, the contribution to a group can be family. It can be a fun hobby group that you've joined, a new network that you've joined, a network of people. It can be your neighbors. It can be your friends. It can be your spouses or significant others' family. There's a lot of that energy right now with the holidays, right? But there's a feeling here of, it's like you're rushing into the worry of your contribution to a specific group. You're questioning whether or not you belong somewhere or with someone because you're looking at limitations, beautiful Scorpio. And in this beautiful card, I love this card. I recently got back to my Light Seers deck. I love this deck so much. In this Three of Pentacles, there are 3 individuals working towards the same goal together, right? So translate that to whatever group you belong to, whatever group this is for you. And within this context, we see 2 individuals here, the guy on top holding this macrame, I think they're called macrame, and then you have the gal down below with the yarn. This individual here that's pointing to what I'm guessing is the design of the macrame. Again, I'm mispronouncing, I know I am. I don't know what the name of this little beautiful artistic thing is. But anyhow, she, adjust gender, how it best resonates for you. She is without a hand here. She doesn't have a hand. meaning that she is relying on the other two who do have that resource, a hand, to quite literally give her a hand, right? But her strength is outside of what she can do with her hands. Her strength is her eye, right? Like she's quite literally instructing and looking at the design and sort of giving her input here. There is something here, beautiful Scorpio, that is potentially you're so focused on the strengths of others in this context of this group that you're not realizing your contribution because you're focusing on the one tool that maybe you don't have, right? And this is going to be interpreted differently across the board for you. For some of you, maybe in the workplace, right? Where there's something that you don't know, other people know, and so you assume that you don't have something to contribute to that group. But the reality is that you have other resources, skills, and wisdom that you can contribute, but you're focusing, right? You're worrying too much here with the Ten of Swords. And with the Knight of Swords is hastily rushing into a presumption or hastily rushing into a perception or a preconceived notion of others that others may have about you and your capabilities. There is a group here that needs you, whether it's your family, your work, a network, and you're pulling back here. You're not fully giving of yourself because you're focusing on your limitations and not your strengths. That's the best way I can put it, beautiful Scorpio. So let's open this up a little bit and get some more information on what this is about. And it's causing you, it's like a detachment here is what I'm feeling. When we get heavy swords energy like this, it's like a detachment. It's almost like you have chosen to detach from something because you don't feel, this could be reversed too, Scorpio. This could be that you're also focusing on the limitations of others instead of their strengths. Because remember, when we're dealing with tarot energy, it's two-sided, right? Yes, this is the energy you're embodying, but it can also be that maybe you're being hard on other people, or maybe you're dismissing other people because they're not showing up with the same strengths that you have. Well, if we're waiting for people to have the same strengths that we have, or if we only hang out with people who have the same strengths as we have, then that's lack of diversity. You're cutting off people's authenticity and who they really are and what they can bring to the table. So it may be you doing this to other people, Scorpio, but I'm feeling it more so on the other side, that for the most part, for most of you, it's that you're cutting yourself out of a group because you don't think or you don't see the value that you can potentially bring to something, because you're comparing your strengths to their strengths or your limitations to their strengths. All right, so let's move into what is the deal? Why is this happening within the Scorpio? What is this about, this group situation? What's happening here with Scorpio? I think the biggest thing that I'm picking up right now, Scorpio, is not moving too quickly to assume or presume. Not moving too quickly to judge a situation. That's really the strong message that I'm getting here. And again, it could be twofold. You not judging someone or something, or you not judging that they're judging you. Did I just make sense? I hope I did. I think I did. All right. Yeah, so, okay, so this is about your value. This is about what you have. So this can spill into something romantic relationship, but that's not the crux of this. The crux of this reading for you, Scorpio, this month, for the month of December, is about the accumulation and the clarity of your own value, your self-worth, what you bring to the table with your wisdom, your talent, how you accumulate wealth, how you have stopped yourself from accumulating wealth. The focus here is on tangibilities, freedom, independence, power. Power not necessarily to empower others, but your internal power of sustainability, wealth, taking care of yourself. Okay, yet the Nine of Swords joins this combo. Okay, and again, it goes back to this Ten of Swords energy. The 9 precedes the Ten of Swords, right? And the 9 is about anxiety and overwhelmment of, can I achieve these things? Am I on the right path? Many of you are questioning if you are on the right path. But yet many of you know that this is all about really focusing on something and putting your all into it. With the King of Pentacles, it's about putting your ass on the line with whatever this is. So for some of you, the success here can be within the context of maybe in your family. Maybe this is why you're focusing on limitations versus your strengths, or vice versa. Because you really want to acquire a certain status here. That's what I'm picking up. Your concern right now is you, your status, who you are, your power, your ability to create income, wealth beyond what you've ever known, right? Like there's a desire here to be strong. There's a desire for legacy here with the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is about legacy. And you also want to have the acclaim. It's almost like you want to have this independent acclaim to what it is that you're acquiring. But you are potentially forgetting that you need people to help here, people to support, whether they are weaker than you or stronger than you. And this is where the anxiety comes in for you, Scorpio. It's like a feeling of you're overwhelmed. You're trying to achieve something here potentially, that you don't have to go at it alone. This is a very lonely, and for some of you, you may be feeling this way because maybe a group of people turned their back on you because they perceived you to be weak in some area. And now you're having to do this all on your own, which is empowering in itself. And it is very 9 of Pentacles here, right? But there's a stressor to this, and the stressor is that you're alone. Look, she is alone in this nightmare. Quite literally, she's woken up from a nightmare here, something that stresses her out. This is like the 3 a.m. wake-ups, right? Of like, holy F, I have all these bills, I have all this debt. Yes, I'm accumulating wealth, but can I do it on my own? So I think that you're progressing, Scorpio. There is progress here, and there is a promise of achievement here. However, there's also a warning that you may be pushing the necessary help here that you need unnecessarily. Or you may be removing and isolating yourself from a group of people that can be very helpful to your progression here of wealth. I hope that makes sense. All right, let's get some closing messages for our beautiful Scorpio. This is also about self-worth, beautiful. This is about self-worth and feeling good in our body. With the 9 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, it's about feeling good in your own body. Feeling good in your skin. I keep hearing skin. Feeling good in your skin. Closing messages for our beautiful Scorpio, please. Closing messages for beautiful Scorpio. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, honey. You have the Empress in reverse, the Devil, and the 3 of Wands. This little Empress here wants to be flipped upright, okay? The Empress is our fertility. And when I say fertility, for some of you, yeah, this is very literal. Some of you, it is about pregnancy, a literal physical pregnancy, which could be the stress here that's happening, right? For some of you, you may be becoming parents, or you may want to become a parent and you feel like you have to do it alone, or you feel alone in the process of carrying a child, or maybe you feel alone in the process of adopting or fertilization or whatever, because Pentacles can also symbolize the physical stance of things. And remember, we have legacy with the King of Pentacles. So for some of you, because remember the Empress was upside down here, was reversed. For some of you, that could be the pressure here. That could be the stressor. Can I do this by myself financially? Or can I have the support? Even if you're super ultra wealthy, even if you're like loaded, you can still have the stressor of, can I do this alone, right? And so for others of you that doesn't apply, for others of you that it's not a physical manifestation of a child, it's about your creativity. It's about the physical manifestation of your creativity, your talents, your knowledge, that which you create from your own beingness, from your own essence, right? And so here, if we were to flip the Empress, we are creating. It tells us that we're creating, but since she's in reverse, something here is blocking the movement forward. And again, I think it has, not I think, I feel strongly that it has to do with trying to do everything by yourself, Scorpio, or not trusting others to have your back in some context here of what you're creating, whether it's a physical, child, family, or in your abundance, your money, your creative. For some of you, you have a beautiful product or idea that needs to see the world here with the Pentacles cards, but you're afraid to bring out because it would require trusting others. And when the Devil pops up, it talks about the shadowy sides of people. We all have it. Every person has a shadowy side. And it's not just the shadowy side of others that we don't trust, but it's our own shadowy side, right, that we don't trust. And with the Three of Wands here, this is a need. This is a need to bring out your creativity into the world, who you are, your expression. Even if it's not about creating something, for some of you, I'm going to go back to the beginning feeling of ostracizing yourself or isolating, pulling yourself out of a group of people, whether it's your family or friendships or whatever, because of something that you're not seeing about yourself or them that is worthy and valuable. And with the Three of Wands, you're being asked to stop the overthinking of the shadowiness and the dark side of things and the reason that people are envious, or the reason that people are not good enough, or the reason that you may not be good enough, or the shit you've done in your past that you're ashamed of. Putting that aside so that this beautiful Empress can come upright. But more importantly than that, taking action to move forward while trusting that you cannot see ahead, what's ahead. And the reason I say that specifically, while trusting that you can't see clearly what's ahead, is because in this Three of Wands, if you notice, she is holding a surfboard, but the torches are lit up. So what does that tell us? That tells us that she's wanting to go surfing at night when most people don't go surfing, right? So she is feeling inspired. This is a card of inspiration to move forward towards something. And this can be you trying something completely new that you're not sure you should trust yourself or others to help you through, right? If she goes surfing at night, that is going to be a dark surf, it's murky. She's not going to know what's out there. Yet she feels inspired to try surfing at night with the torches lit up there, because she feels the call towards it, even though she doesn't know what's truly up ahead. And I feel that that's what's happening with you, Scorpio. You feel the call towards something, but you're also trying to do it alone here. Yeah, honey, you have in you have these gifts in you, Scorpio. And I'm feeling that for a lot of you Scorpios, the gift is very much, it's just simply your essence that needs to be shared with a group of people. And you're not trusting that you'll be accepted. That's what I'm feeling here. Or maybe you're just not trusting people in general. You're not trusting them and their motives, right? which I get it. I get we shouldn't just freely trust everyone and anyone, right? But you're missing out on something here. And this is kind of a heads up here, an encouragement, beautiful Scorpio, to really pay attention to what you are excluding yourself from unnecessarily. I think I said enough. So with that said, I hope I find you back here again next month, my beautiful Scorpio. You are awesome. I adore you. And thank you for stopping by. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. I would appreciate you so very much. And I'll see you back here again soon. Bye.